What's the mighty good word, party folk? It's your Mile High Priest. I'm up here on Mercury's Day. It's Wednesday, January 17th. Currently, we have the sun and the moon approaching the square at the first quarter moon mark. Moon is currently in Aries and will square the sun tonight at around 27.5 degrees. The sun being in Capricorn. Later this week, the sun and Jupiter will conjunct before the sun moves into Aquarius. So we are in those energetic, feisty, edgy degrees, the final degrees of this Capricorn transit. Venus will then move into Capricorn while Mars and Mercury are there now. Yes, it's a very sort of that edgy, transformative degrees. I have a 4-card Moonology spread for the waxing moon. I align it to the first quarter and the quarter moon phases. It does harken back to April of this last year, so the Aries spring season, when the sun and the moon met up at 29 degrees of Aries. So I normally post these longer family phases in the description box. You may see the Capricorn that references the new moon in Capricorn. I may edit it to include this Aries family phase, because it's really kind of poignant right now that we are in the Aries North Node, Libra South Node phase. Anyway, the first quarter moon is tonight. The full moon occurs with a longer family phase. The full moon in Aries occurs in October, mid-October, when the sun is in Libra at around 24.5 degrees. And then the last quarter moon is in July of 2025, when the sun is in Cancer and the moon is at around 26 degrees of Aries. Okay, so this is something that has been in the works, so to speak, likely more subconscious, or likely maybe you are unconscious to it. If you are here, I'm betting that you are at least now conscious to what is going on and how you need to partake to handle whatever situation you're facing. I get a lot of, because of this Saturnian time, I get a lot of the world, and because of Uranus, I get a lot of the 10, the Wheel of Fortune, the tens. So yes, very transformative, very Plutonian and very Saturnian, realizing what is in the way and not necessarily trying to handle everything and move everything to clear the way, but more so clear in your mind space so that you are able to apply intelligence and willfully move forward with your high intelligence, to work around, to work about, and to work to get through whatever obstacles you are facing. So it's not so much picking up things in the way and moving them aside. It's working, it's acknowledging that they are there and acknowledging that you are moving, processing, and getting through it. Okay, I have the Moonology 4-card spread, and then I also have the Herbal Astrology. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate everyone joining us. I know I don't show the likes, but I definitely appreciate them. And I appreciate all the comments, even the ones that I don't completely respond to. Emojis speak 1,000 words, right? Anyway, magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings and queens, this is your most honorable royal court. As we get through this initial onslaught in the beginning of the year, I am your mercurial, effervescent, very funny looking jester. I'm feeling a little bit more serious these few weeks, these few days. This is what happens when I get a lot of sleep. Anyway, I'm here with your divinely guided messages for your first quarter moon in Aries mark. A very, I like to think a very exalted time for your spiritual evolution, your spiritual ascension, your overall human growth, your transformative phase. A lot of you have decided that perhaps you want to align your career path, your jobs, with a higher willed, higher-minded goal, a very spiritually aligned goal. You're recognizing how the body is affected by everything, right? And so you're acknowledging how relationships affect the body, and then in turn how that affects your overall quality of being. You're noticing what's in the way of you moving forward, okay? So it's not about being stingy. It's not about removing yourself from situations. It's moving through them with a keen awareness that there is a workaround, that there's a way to move over, around, under, to simply get through and to process, okay? A lot of it is acknowledging your intelligence and acknowledging that while perhaps there are missing elements, like you're missing money, or you're missing someone's help, or you're missing your emotional groundedness, or you're missing the extra muscle that it takes to push you through it, but your mind is taking over a lot of these processes, and your mind will help you get through this as long as you clear. I'm sorry, I'm hiccuping already. As long as you, there we go. Wow. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have Angel's Trumpet, card number 46, which is Death of Plutonian and Mars. Very scorpionic quality here. Yes, so transformation, right? Acknowledging what you want to grow, acknowledging what has grown over the last 9 months, and taking it from there, right? Having that moment in time when you're like, how am I going to get through what I'm attempting to get through? I'll pick that one up in just a moment. Thank you so much, Goddess Isis. Thank you so much to Mercury. Thank you so much to the Sun God Ra. Thank you so much to the Archangels. Thank you so much to the angels, spirit guides of the highest light, ascended masters, ancient wise ancestors. What is the moon illuminating? What is this first quarter moon illuminating now between April, this past April, and this upcoming fall? Yes, so it's definitely not about withholding, okay? Yes, there's a lot to say about moving in silence. There's a lot to say about not giving away all your magic and not talking too much about your plan, so that your mind isn't bogged down by folks' criticism and judgment on what you're up to, on where you're going. Okay, for you, it's not letting this get in the way. You still want to allow helpful people to help you. You still want to, I would say spend, but when I say spend, is like spend the time, or if necessary, spend the money to pay a rate, to pay. And when I say like spend time or spend money, it's like, is there a product, or is there a course or a program that you're looking forward to, or that you regard as necessary so that you can get through to where you're trying to get through? So it may be like a roadblock, but it is not being too stingy or withholding too much, or being too proud to ask for that help. Okay, the key is leaning on confidence that if you request and acquire and attain help, if you request and acquire the additional knowledge that it may take for you to get to the next goalpost, then consider doing that, and consider not it's more like not doing it alone, not doing it on your own. Don't feel and don't believe that you have to do this on your own. Your challenge is the mind, okay, is that belief. So it's like you are being set up in the moment, you are being set up to get to where you want, despite whatever roadblocks you are arriving at, despite whatever holds you back, whether it's money, whether it's time, whether it's energy, whether it's not owning or having something that you think you need. It's it's putting that aside and just knowing that the quality of time right now is set up so that you can get through this no matter what roadblock you are experiencing as interference. Okay, what can help you to clear away that mentality? What can help you? The challenge is the mind. The challenge is believing. I was going to say, so there's a saying from this artist. I'm forgetting their name now, but it's one of my favorite artists. I don't know why I'm forgetting her name. But she uses phrases and words in her art. One of them is, the mark of genius is great timing. Okay, so it's you working with this quality of time, regardless of how many blocks are in the way. It's knowing that, hey, right now is actually the time to do it. And if I can just put enough of my efforts into getting through this aspect and basically forking over a little bit of time, or a little putting aside pleasure, but not relinquishing pleasure, right? Not totally defying your senses, but knowing that this is it. This is the time when you need to invest all your efforts into aligning your vision to continue on your goal. Now that you're more keen and aware to it, now that you're more available to that spiritual aha moment, that enlightenment, that eureka, now's the time to run with it, right? There was another saying that I was getting. Yes, hold your vision at the bottom of the deck. So I believe the Aries reading may be really significant. I apologize that I'm forgetting the names and things like that. So here, this is what can help you to stay, is the belief that a new start coming, and the belief. The challenge is believing that the new start is coming, but it's also a reminder. It's also the reminder from the moon now is that it is possible. You can get through this. You can acknowledge that, hey, this may be really difficult and it may seem like things are in the way of me getting to this next big goal, but I can do it. I can actually, this is really similar to the reading for Aries, okay? And because this first quarter moon is in Aries, I suggest going back to look at it. We have here in the outcome, the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. Okay, so yeah, it's like using charisma, using your charismatic personality to get you to that person, using your network, reaching out to folks in the community, using services in the community that can help you. What's Ginkgo Breakthrough, card number 39. So this is Uranus and Mars. And then here we have Pluto and Mars, okay? So Mars being the ruler of Aries, and Uranus being the ruler of Aquarius. Wow, okay, yes, please check out this card, it's crazy. Breakthrough, transformation. You are in the midst of this transformation. You have acknowledged that this path is the one that you want to take because it will align your career, it will align your service, it will align your duty in the world with a means of providing for yourself, so earning, and then also providing for others, healing and helping others, okay? I will likely read that one as we get through it, and it's the Ace of Swords. I feel like today I'm all over the place. So yes, it's a lot of that scattered mentality that can be bogging you down, because you need a lot of clarity right now so that you can put your will towards getting through any roadblocks. The full moon in Gemini is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth, but remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretion. Okay, yes, so least said, soonest mended. Your word is your wand. Okay, so yes, I was the Magician is very poignant too, in that you are manifesting this entire new vision and goal and path. But there's cutting, like there's a quality of like cutting words. So how can you, well, it is maintaining the word so that you're not cutting anyone out. You're not leaving the folks that are in the way, so to speak, to help you get through to the next goal for you. But yeah, there's a lot to say about moving in silence, right? moving differently. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you. Have you noticed? You need to laugh off the situation. Just move on. Job applications have good prospects. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card can also indicate an enjoyable social event. Since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socializing, this card also augurs well for any study you're either taking or considering. There you go. I guess we were trying to, I was mentioning a lot of that, like a program or a product that you need to acquire. All right, what can help the collective stay on course, keep a clean mind? Besides knowing that it's possible to get through any of these roadblocks, no matter how impossible it may seem, no matter how locked in you may seem to be to a situation. Wow, cool. Let me bring a little bit of order to your court here. So what signs are we getting, Leo? Definitely Aries. A little bit of Aquarius and Gemini. Okay. Mercury, the planet Mercury. And the fixed signs. So yes, Leo. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Yes, we said Aquarius. And Taurus. So we have here the King of Wands. There's a lot of King energy. Aquarius and Leo. Okay. So again, I feel that it is having the pride that you are intelligent enough to get through it, but not being too proud to ask for help. Okay. Because we have the King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles being your challenge. Getting back to it, right? Getting back, again, job prospects, job applications. Good for you to get those in. Mercury and Taurus, yes. So it really is a lot of it, I believe, has to do with counting yourself out too soon, not asking the right people for help, asking or going to the wrong people to talk about your problems and not going to the right people to ask for help, being more prone to complain or to withhold from those that are actually honoring your path. We have the Star and the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck and the Three of Wands. Who can help you? Who can you trust to help you to secure this forward movement? Okay. More Mercury in Aquarius. So we have Mercury in Taurus and then Mercury in Aquarius with the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So you've been through similar experiences where you've come out already. Okay. So again, things may never be the same anymore. You may not be able to go back to how it was. Okay. You're different now. It's acknowledging that you are different and that you think very differently, that you have left. If you need to mourn, mourn. If you need to just scream about how much it sucks to be in your position, then do it. But please move ahead and clear your mind. Go ahead and acknowledge that you've counted yourself out from that previous experience, okay? And now your timing aligns with these greater, grander processes that are meant for you to have clear mind so that you can pierce through, get through, okay? It's like leaning too much to one side, leaning too much to allowing the mind to overcome the emotions, when if there was a process that can help you to clear the mind, then your inspiration, you would realize that your emotions are ready to move on, to go on, to meet new people, to talk to new people, to not talk about the old, to talk about the new and what you need to get to the next step, okay? Three of Swords. You've been through something. This is my card of you've been through something. Next to the Six of Swords, you've lost someone. You've lost a few things, okay? This is your breakthrough. Don't forget. You are the King of Wands. Don't forget. Lion King, okay? Perhaps you have Cancer in your chart, or any of these Mercury in Aquarius. We also have Saturn in Libra, a huge what am I, a generation? So if you're in your 40s, you're likely a Saturn in Libra, mid 40s. Okay, so you're still thinking about something that happened in the fall. We have the Five of Cups. You're still thinking about something that happened in the past. Okay, we're trying to get through it because you have the Star, you have the High Priestess, you have the Three of Wands, you have the Justice card, you have the Three of Cups. Yes, Princess of Swords. It's maintaining clear sight on your direction, okay? There's a new direction. It's breaking, it's you trying to break through, it's you trying to get through to the other end, okay? Break through, break on through. Let's see, I have here the Wild Unknown. And I split the deck and I have the Eight of Wands. This can happen very fast if there is a clearing of the mind. I always suggest a little bit of breath work and meditation, going a little bit slower, taking things a little bit slower, removing things from your plate. Okay, this didn't want to leave. Maybe you need to leave that headspace, okay? Here we have the Three of Wands, okay? What's in the way of your vision? You can easily, if it seems like it hasn't left you, can you leave it? Okay, can you acknowledge King of Swords? Can you acknowledge that you've kept yourself intact, okay, despite what has happened? You've moved away already. The experience has already partaken. You've already partaken in the experience. You feel left out. You feel run down. And now the energy is calling for you to clear all of that out of your mind space so that you can move ahead. Because there's a lot of planning for you to execute so that you can move ahead. You know, the Son of Pentacles around people. Yes, there's like a study, and someone already knows that you're geared up for this. What's keeping you from it? What's keeping you from there are, okay, that's, so yes, it's what's keeping you is the Six of Swords. What's keeping you is that you still feel like you're back there when you're not. People do perceive you as being stuck in the past, okay? There are new folks around you that can help you. There are people around you, family, friends, or a loved one that can assist you, okay? The answers you need are coming. Someone around you can help you to align yourself with this new start. Someone can help you. Can you reach out to them? Can you tell them? Perhaps it is a Aries. Maybe it is the Aries moon. Pisces, Aries, archetype. Wow, cool. Someone very motherly. Okay, someone in the family here, and we had Three of Cups and Justice there. We have Justice right here, card number 8, Justice. We also have 3. We have 8 of Wands, 8 card Justice. We have 6 of Swords, so 66. We have 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 3. We have 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, 55. Okay, we have 3, 55, 66, and 88. Okay, here you are. Card number 10. Acknowledging what's left is the good. What left is gone, and that's great. What's left in your vicinity is what is great for you. What God wants you to acknowledge, to be grateful for. Okay. Who in your family can allude to gratitude? Who in your family, who in your friends can help you to align with gratitude so that you come back into balance? It's awesome to know, for me, to know that you can come out of this experience. As long as you're willing to make those mental adjustments. Maybe it is just the friendship circles that are holding you back. Maybe there are some folks in your circle that are kind of keeping you down, okay? Wow. So we have Temperance, and then we have the Star at the bottom of the deck, and we just have the Star here. And we've been talking about the balance. Yes, balancing your energy, balancing your emotions, and realigning with your passion, because you know you want to move ahead. You know you have these goals. So it is clarifying your emotions. Your emotions are really, really, really stuck in the old, okay? And that's keeping you bogged down. That's keeping your mind not clear. So there's a lot of clarity. There's a lot of letting go. Okay, so what if it was really great? It dissolved. It now needs to be let go so that you can continue to work towards your wish fulfillment. The Star, twice. We have a lot of confirming quality confirmation cards here. I do want to read Ginkgo before you guys, before I drop off here. Card number 39, Breakthrough, Ginkgo biloba, Upright, the dawn of a new mind. The dawn of a new mind. New ideas, visionary thinking, mental clarity, resilience. Okay, with the Six of Swords here twice. You are resilient. You are perceived as resilient, but you're being perceived as stuck there, okay? Even though people do perceive you as someone who can get through this, there's someone specifically in your family or your circle of friends that really wants to help you. And if it's something like a program that you need scheduling assistant with, they're there to help you. If you need to borrow or ask for a loan, someone in your family, I believe, is willing to help you, okay? They see what you've been through. They see that you want to go through this, but there's something holding you back. They know that you want to take this program. They know that it will take money out of your pocket and time out of your scheduled to take and commit to the program, there's someone there that's willing to help. There's someone there that's willing to help this come into fruition, and for you to seek that balance and to come back to feeling abundant, okay? So the rulers are Mars and Uranus. The reversed meaning is overthinking, clouded judgment, mental despair, weighted down by collective darkness. Okay? Is it what's going on in the world that's affecting you? Once common in North America and Europe, ginkgos were said to have disappeared from North America 7 million years ago, and from Europe 3 million years ago. They were thought to be extinct, only to be found growing in Chinese monasteries, where monks had been cultivating the tree since at least AD 1100. They are now considered to be one of the oldest living tree species in the world, with fossils dating over 200 million years old. The leaves were traditionally brewed as a tea for gastrointestinal disorders, heart problems, and cognitive issues. Sorry, I'm fussing with my incense here. Like, something smells really good. I think it's the incense. This is such a cool card. I don't think this has ever come up in any of the readings, really. The fruit was applied directly on the skin and fungal infections and was helpful in relieving breast tissue inflammation like mastitis. To this day, the nuts are a delicacy in East Asian cuisine and are consumed in small amounts, toasted or fried. They are also used medicinally to relieve breathing problems, asthma, and bronchitis. The Sword of Truth. Held by the hand of God, rises from the clouds, signaling a moment of breakthrough. This double-edged sword is encircled by a golden crown, symbolizing the victory of transcendence over illusion. Both ginkgo and raven are ancient guardians of Earth, both symbolizing the strength and resilience required to protect the ethereal realm, the source of magic. If ginkgo has appeared in your spread today, you are about to experience a total breakthrough, a revolutionary change in consciousness. Bring the light of dawn to the ongoing cycles of darkness within yourself or those experienced on Earth. Stay dynamic and fluid, and don't allow negativity to cloud your judgment. I absolutely love how this turned out. You can have what you want. You can have balance in your mind, in your surroundings. Okay, your world isn't bleak. It may appear that way, but this is your breakthrough. This is the moment for you to get through. This is the moment for you to recognize how much there is for you to be grateful for. Okay, wow, the King of Wands is here, and again, it's here. Yeah, a lot of confirmation there. A Leo and Cancer, late Cancer. I hope that, yes, guys, look, Ace of Pentacles, and then I had the 9. Yes, you can get back to work. You can get back on your feet. You can go back to your attractiveness. It is about realigning, okay, restabilizing. Please keep it very real. Keep it so light. Pack very lightly. I send you protective white light. I send you green emerald healing light to your heart center. Okay, stay. Keep it real. Stay cool. You've got this. Okay, this timing is in your favor. I honor you and I honor your path. I'll be back with one